Off fentanyl. This nigga died off fentanyl, y'all. He came back to life. His boy's still saving him. They ain't got no medical aid rendering for him. They don't know what to do. His boy's still over here saving him. Look, is Metro even trying to attend to this gentleman? Security is spent off. Let me show y'all where security is at, y'all. We're gonna keep this live. I can't even show y'all where security is spent off so bad. I can't even locate him. I was about to say here come 911 or EMT, but that's just a regular brother coming down the stairs. But please stand clear, doors are closing. Welcome to Metro. I can't save the man's life. I don't got no Narcan. I can't be exposed to fentanyl due to conditions and certain things that I'm obligated to. I gotta get drug tested. I can't have fentanyl in my blood. That's why I'm like when people smoking on the trains. I'm only 22 years old. I can't do this. No way. Ambassador's not doing a motherfucking thing. Can I ask you guys a double question? Okay, there's a lot of people that are on the trains. What are you guys supposed to be doing?
What was that?
What are you guys supposed to be doing?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
What are you guys supposed to be doing?
We're customer service.
I thought you guys were ambassadors. Their blue shirts are customer service.
No, they're tap specialists. So they just help with the tap cards.
That's customer service. I thought you guys were ambassadors.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah.
We connect, report, and to support the customers.
I mean, it's a lot of people on the train that's not getting services. Y'all not providing service for the past years. Y'all not providing like any type of human resources, services.
Not
As
human
far as
resources.
what do you mean, like humans need resources as far as services for the homeless, services for animals,
I mean,
services for
realistically
children.
Realistically in society, you can only do so much. And
I know, but I'm saying, what are you guys assigned to do?
One thing I learned personally about society is that they're not gonna help each other. They're not gonna help themselves, and we can't help them.
So that's how the Metro ambassadors feel. Like they feel like they're customer service. Now they said people not gonna help themselves. They're not gonna help them. They might need to help themselves because they don't got the resources to help people that can't help themselves and watch that mirror. Because 60% of people that are homeless obviously can't help themselves because they got 5150 issues or some type of mental health issues. So with the people that can't help themselves, how are you guys trying to deal with them?
Well, we're trying to explain to you, and you're just recording us. So.
I know. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. So how are you guys, the people...
Why don't you apply and try to work for us?
Huh? Because I volunteer. I can't apply to work with you guys because you guys waste a lot of resources.
There's a lot of volunteering you could do then.
I do volunteer.
That's great. I volunteer as well.
Okay, so answer that question. So what about you guys? So that's what I'm saying. How do you guys deal with the people who can't help themselves? Because you just said because people can't help themselves, you made a very vague statement about that. That's about to go viral on my TikTok that has 1.5 million followers. I was trying to be nice with you, but you want to sit up here and make shrewd comments like that. I was only asking you because I got resources that can help people. I could coordinate with you guys to show you guys how to help people, but you want to sit up here and act.
I can actually use you as an example. You don't let us speak. So how am I going to help you and answer your question?
How are you going to use me as an example when I asked you, how are you going to help people?
You're talking over us.
I asked you 3 times, how are you going to help people that can't help themselves? Answer.
Well, you keep talking, so how are we going to speak? You keep talking over us. How am I going to help you?
What do you get out of this?
Doesn't look like I'm talking. I'm waiting on the answer.
You can move along though, bro. You don't have to.
Now I can move along because they can't come up with an answer. She just said that I was interrupting so she couldn't answer. I'm not talking. I'm waiting on the answer.
Yeah, but this is...
She walked away because she drank her water and still can't figure out an answer. I really volunteer and I really commit to advocating for people and I really do have answers. I don't just perpetrate and pretend. So you just said because I keep talking, you can't help me just like those other people. So you're trying to disenfranchise people. No, you said people that can't help themselves, how can you help them? So you tried to equate me and say because I'm talking that you can't help me and give me an answer. So I stopped talking and you still can't give me an answer. So that's not the case. You don't have the tools to help anyone. You don't have the tools to help them. You don't have the tools to help me. I'm speaking louder because there's a train entering the tunnel.
Just go ahead and post it because you're just yelling at us. So.
I just said I was speaking louder. There's a train entering the tunnel. She wants to emphasize that I'm yelling at her.
You're not entitled, bro.
You said what?
We don't have to help you. You're not entitled.
I can actually use you as an example. You don't let us speak. So how am I going to help you and answer your question?
How are you going to use me as an example when I asked you, how are you going to help people?
You're talking over us.
I asked you 3 times, how are you going to help people that can't help themselves? Answer.
Well, you keep talking, so how are we going to speak? You keep talking over us. How am I going to help you?
What do you get out of this?
You said what?
We we don't have to help you. You're not entitled. You know?
No, but we
You're just
pay for
standing
this
there bothering
service,
us, so
and we're
you're
taxpaying
like bothering
citizens,
the shit out of me.
and so I'm asking you a question, which I have the right to ask, because this is public transit. This is not like a private establishment where you can ask me that, so what? It doesn't matter. If you get irate with you, I'll have you arrested. Because the thing is, you're on the same level as me. You don't understand that, except I'm volunteering and you're getting paid. So you just have to be on specific guidelines, so I have the right to ask you questions.
Bro, but we answered your question.
So don't get irate with me and act like I don't have the right to ask you questions.
I'm telling you, I answered your question.
Okay, so what? So what? So why are you getting irate with me as an ambassador? You're getting paid, I'm not. But as an ambassador, you have the right to get irate because I'm asking you, how do you guys help the homeless people who need help? And you said, oh, we can't help people who don't want help because they can't help themselves. 60% of the homeless people don't even know they're homeless because they're 5150 and they can't help themselves. So you should be notifying resources to get them off the train. So people like my mother, people like judges that commute from Santa Clarita can ride the train safely without being contaminated by all the things that people camp out on the train and have. So how about that? So these are the Metro ambassadors who are wasting taxpayers' money with the attitudes and the audacity that they have here to try to threaten me because I'm recording and documenting.
Get on the train. Stop following
The train's
us.
not even leaving. I'm recording and documenting.
Exactly,
I'm going to
so
keep
stop
doing
following
this.
us.
This is public transportation. I guarantee I'm going to keep doing this. Guaranteed. This is what the city wants to know. This is called transparency. This person is homeless with the animal. Their animal needs aid. Hey, this person is homeless with a child. They need child services. And he's dancing, Karen Bass. I got 1.5 million TikTokers watching you. So this is the Metro ambassadors in Los Angeles, California, after a 66-year-old mother lost her life. And this is what the family has to see about the services that are rendered here at Metro. Dancing shenanigans. And this is the taxpayer money pays for. So you got people like my aunt, that's a judge at CCB that commutes from Santa Clarita, who's afraid to even sit down on the train because she doesn't want to be cross-contaminated by any type of feces or blood or any type of other pathogens on the train. Then you got people like my grandfather, who's a senior lead officer, who can't even drive for certain reasons, who doesn't feel comfortable catching the train, who takes Uber now and pays for private transportation because he won't take public transportation anymore. And this is what's going on. Count the number of people that you see on my camera. You got at least 25 people here. And then none of them specialize in anything. None of them are trained to do anything. All they do is ride the train systems, the bus systems, frivolously. They're not proactive and they have no situational awareness. I identify myself homeless people with animals and their animals need aid, but the person's homeless so they don't know the animal needs aid, and I contact animal services. I identify people with children, mothers that are homeless, and identify and get them services. Don't worry about that. What you should be concerned about, is me being on this side of the yellow line and your partner's not, and they're not aboard the train. What you should be concerned about is getting some training and etiquette and educating yourself on how to deal with the community so that other people that are paying for the transit system can ride it safely instead of dancing and jigging around. I'm a volunteer. You guys are getting paid to do an assignment that you guys were assigned and contracted to do. And the efficacy and the results of what you guys are doing is terrible. And even the drivers and the operators are disappointed and say you guys don't do anything but ride the buses and trains. These are the Metro ambassadors, aka the Metro hangabouts. These kids ride the trains with backpacks. They ride the buses with backpacks. So what do you guys do?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. That's the feedback I need. That's all I need is 5 6 worth of good feedback. What do you guys do?
We provide customer service.
Customer service to what extent? To people who need tap card assistance, or I thought the blue shirt people were customer service.
We're all customer service.
So you guys are all customer service. Okay, cool. So they're not ambassadors, they're customer service. So that keeps them out of having to deal with a lot of different things of providing resources for people because they're customer service. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right?
Don't let us help you. Here follows another night. Out of sight. Next, you're not engaged with solicitors. Report any safety or cleaning concerns through the LA Metro Transit Watch app or station intercom. For emergencies, call 911 or use the Unborder
Here
station
we go.
intercom. If you see something, say something.
Oh, this going on TikTok.
The next stop is
That's going on TikTok. Do that thing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do that. Yep. Well, we got OG over here in the corner needing water and snacks. Ain't got a resource. Ain't handing him a card. Ain't got on the tablet. Notified nobody that nobody need no help. He over here jigging and wigging. But we got people over here homeless and need of resources. And it's just what it is. So we got to head down 7 minutes. We on to the next one, y'all. We can't make this up. We cannot make this up. Take care. I appreciate your diligence. You're doing a good job for the community. I said I appreciate you doing a good job for the community.
In the mirror like this, the better me. If I had to pick and choose, baby, I'd rather pick the streets. Who gon' make it to the top?
I'm just taking back to see something real quick.
Took so many L's, but it taught me how to make my moves. Grew up on self-block, you could say that I'm a loose screw. Looking in the mirror like this, the better me. If I had to pick and choose, baby, I'd rather pick the streets. Who gon' make it to the top?